Vincent, eh? Yeah. Okay, so you have a special guest, and thank you for Jano to sharing this time with those guys.
Yeah,
have a nice afternoon.
I actually drove Christopher's truck today, Valley's van today. But you know, Chris, I didn't tell you one thing before I got in your van. I only got my driver's license in March.
That's all right. You drove good.
Okay, so I'm gonna let him introduce himself because he's the best person to speak about himself. Okay.
My name is Christopher Knowles. 3 years ago, I did a walk across Canada to raise awareness for organ and tissue donation, and that's why we are here today. We are doing this is our 6th campaign, actually, right across Canada. And this one we are doing 135 student torch relay right across Canada. So in each community we pick a student representative for a school and for the community, and we get them to carry the torch and represent and support organ and tissue donation. So we had Vincent carry it for your school and for the community. And he did a really good job doing it, carrying it. The why am I involved was about when I was born. I got the news that I needed a liver transplant, and that right away I needed surgery to get a liver or just surgery to keep me alive. And they said that I wouldn't live past my 2nd birthday because it's like a very rare, bad disease. And so I overcome that. I went through over 20 surgeries just to keep me alive. And because of those surgeries, I'm basically here today because of that. I'm still waiting for a liver transplant. It's been 17 years now. And 3 years ago after my walk, they told me that I was too healthy to receive an organ. So they took me off the waiting list, and they said that I'll see you in a couple years, 10 years or so, before you get a transplant. So now I'm here today making awareness again because I still haven't received it. And I'm just trying to make everyone aware that Canada is actually the lowest for organ and tissue donation. And 1 or 2 people are dying every day waiting. And there's about 4,000 people right now waiting for organs. And I was one of them, but now I'm not. And there's so many other people that aren't on the waiting list but still need transplants. So it's a very serious topic, and it's a very kind of not a good topic to talk about because you don't want to talk about passing away or anything like that. But we just got to make everyone aware that, you know, it's someday, probably 45, 50, 60 years, 100 years maybe, when something does happen, that to give the gift of life, because when you pass away, you don't really need your organs. More people do, and more people that are sick, young, from just born till 25, 30, 40 maybe. And I guess the oldest donor was 102, and I think the longest recipient, I think, was like 50 something, who received a heart or something, and it's been like 25 years, 30 years with that new heart that she received. So a lot of people, when they do get organs, they really do save lives. And that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to make everyone aware that you know, it's a precious thing to do. And one of these days, I will receive an organ and I'll probably live a normal life. But right now, I'm living a normal life because I'm doing normal kid stuff. I don't need to take medicine. I can eat whatever I want, so I'm basically living a normal life, but still needing a transplant. So it's a very serious, big topic, but that's why we're here today. We're making awareness. We got the whole school out to walk from here to the seminary.
Cenotaph,
yeah. It was an organ donation cenotaph here they have in Sherbrooke to represent all the organ donors and organ donor families. And you know, that's a good thing that they have here in Sherbrooke. We should have it everywhere, really, because we don't. But you know, we need to make everyone that has or become an organ donor should be honored for it, because it is a great thing that they're doing. And I guess Sherbrooke is the only one that actually has an honorary cenotaph for people who donated and received, right?
It's actually the organization of organ donors in Quebec established this park for all the donors in Quebec.
Oh, really? Oh,
yes.
See, that's
so you have people coming up from the north, from Montreal.
But I think it's the only one in North American.
Yeah, it is. I haven't seen one besides this one. So
yeah.
And we need more of those. We need those in each province to to honor the people that did donate and or received organs, because it's the best thing that you could ever do before you pass on. Like what not to know to be known a hero. Like everyone in Quebec that has done it is known a hero in that cenotaph, and that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to make everyone be heroes and to save other people's lives, because you can actually save up to 8 people's lives when you become an organ donor, and you can restore up to 32 other people's lives with bone and tissue marrow. So that's over 40 people right there you're saving, and just from one body. And if everyone become organ donors, I bet you there would be no one right now on the waiting list waiting for a long period of time and or passing away while they're waiting on that list. And like I said, it's been 17 years for me, and I guess it's been a very grueling 17 years because I've lived in the hospital most of my life. I didn't really get to go to school that much. I got to do summer school, but I didn't get to do grade 5, half of grade 4, didn't do grade 8, grade 9. So I've missed pretty much a lot of school because of this, but it's not really a fun thing for me to do. I'd like to go to school, I'd like to hang out with my friends and stuff like that. But when I was younger, I just I didn't get to because I was in the hospital most of the time. And it would have been better if there was a donor available for me when I was younger. But sadly there wasn't, and that's why I'm still waiting. So we're trying to make everyone aware that it's important. And actually in Spain right now, they are leading the world for organ donation. And how they're doing that is everyone's automatically an organ donor, and you sign a card saying that you don't want to be if you don't want to be. So here we have to sign a card saying, yeah, we want to be an organ donor. And we have to go through all the steps, talking to the family, stuff like that. So it's harder for us to become an organ donor than not to become an organ donor. And in Spain, it's, boom, you're an organ donor if you pass away no matter what, unless you sign your card saying you don't want to be. And, a lot of people are saying religion, or they don't want to because they don't know what's going to happen, or like there's a lot of questions saying that, oh, if I was an organ donor and I was still alive, but I was kind of on the process of passing away, they would just kill me right then and there and take my organs. Well,